Hi, this is Karen again. I'm going to show you how to replace a bellows pump. My pump on mine broke. It's an old porta potty and it just finally started to crack. This is the old one. I've tried to fix it and everything. All this gray stuff around here is the actual putty stuff that goes in here. I've cut this down quite a bit. But basically, you can see kind of where the cracks are right there. That's what happened. It's just started splitting. And I had to replace it. So basically, it goes in like this. And your tube that's down in here, this tube is going to connect onto here. And then you're going to have a bellows. Not a bellows, I'm sorry. But you're going to have another piece right here that's going to connect on the bottom. So that's the part that's going to go down in this direction. So I just got my new one in the mail. I actually went under Amazon and found this on Amazon. I had to look up bellows pump. Then I had to basically do some research online with my actual model of my porta potty, which is a Thereford. And mine's a 155S. When I Googled that, it gave me... I could download a list of all the parts that are on this, and it gave me the model number. So from there, I was able to go on to Amazon and find this with the new model number, which was actually the part number. I'll show you too. Is actually this number right there. That's the new part number for it, and it's called a bellow pump. So anyhow, I'm gonna pause you for a second, kind of get some stuff set up and ready to go so I can show you the next step with how we're going to install it. Okay, I'm back. I had a hard time finding something on YouTube on how to do this. I'm going to move this back a little bit so you can see. I'm trying to hold this in between my legs and show you at the same time so I have two hands to work with. I could not find anything on YouTube on how to change this out. So I just, did as much research as I could. But it came with instructions too with this, and it's going to be very easy to do. Once I took this apart, I just took a knife, pried it out, and then real carefully tried to pry out the tube that's down in there. So we're going to start by attaching the flapper first. I'm using my old flapper that was on it. I just cleaned it up real good and everything because it's still in good shape. And this particular part did not come with a new flapper, so I thought it would, but it did not. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. So we're going to peel this tape off of here to get to that putty tape. And this is just held on by masking tape, it looks like. Okay, goodness, that stuff is on there tight. Okay. And this putty sticky tape gray stuff is really, really sticky. So, you got to get this stuff on your hands. Be careful. So what we're going to do is put this bellows part in first. There's two sides. There's this side. That's going to be the bottom. That's going to be the, bottom outside piece to it. This is going to be the side that connects into your tube. So I'm going to just take that, connect it on in there. And it's pretty darn difficult to do too. Here we go. I don't think we need to do it too far. Just get it in there enough that it's on there. Okay. And try to make sure it's straight. It looks pretty straight. Okay, so then this part is the part that your tube that's down in here, right here, is going to connect onto there. Okay, you see? So I'm going to go ahead and work that part off too. I'm so glad it came with this putty stuff, to be honest with you. I thought I was going to do something I thought I might have to buy. Okay, so I'm going to pull this out a little bit. We're going to go ahead and we're going to connect it. Make sure we get that pushed on there really good. Really trying to push it in there good. So I know it's got a good connection. Get you back over here a little bit more with it. There we go. Feels like a good connection. Now, this is where it's difficult, because this part, you got to try to finagle this thing in here. I had a hard time getting it out. So getting it in is going to be kind of a pain. And I think before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and remove my masking tape and remove that part of it too. Try to shove it in there if I can. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I got it in there. So now this part's going to go right down in here. Alright, I'm going to pause you for a minute while I try to get this shoved down in there. So, let me go ahead and pause you. Okay, I'm back. So what I did is I just basically pushed the thing all the way down and just pushed as hard as I can to get it down in there. And as you can see now, it's down in there pretty flush. So, it's definitely, it's down in there enough that it's locked it in. Okay, so now, time to test it. So I'm going to move all this, get this out of the way. So I'm going to pause you again, and then I'll be right back, and we are going to test to see if this water works. Okay, so I'm pouring some water into our fresh water holding tank. Didn't put a whole lot in there, so hopefully that'll be enough. And it's going to come out right here. So let's watch and see. Probably might take a couple pumps to get it. Ah, there it goes. See it squirting out? So we got great pump. Great going. Its suction is great on it because it's skirting all the way up around the edge here. Mine was only hitting right here. Mine was only hitting about right here. Just kind of trickling down before because the pump just wasn't going. Okay, it's probably just out of water, so it works fabulous. It was so easy to do. I hope this helps you a little bit on how to do a brand new bellows pump on it. It looks great. It's hopefully going to last me a few years. Like I said, I got this porta potty for free from my sister-in-law years back, and we didn't really use it except for when we were tent camping, and now we actually do more camping, and we like having this emergency backup. So that's how you do that. It's the first time I've seen a video on YouTube for it, so if you need to change it out, there you go. It's very simple and easy. It took me 5 minutes to do. Just pausing the video so I can use two hands on certain spots. But the instructions on it are really easy too. Just make sure, like you said, to save that flapper on your old one if you haven't already bought a new one to go with it, because you will definitely need that flapper. Thanks. Have a great camping day.